Hi, this is Shane with the Rush Trader. It is Monday, March 4th, and we actually saw today for the first time this feature in Sierra chart or AT charts, where if you are in a position at the end of the session, you can get it to automatically close for you. So, and that happened today in the yen here. You can see we missed the nice move here, and we get long right there at 10:34ish, and then it just does nothing. And then here it is, the red line is 1 o'clock Pacific, and at 12:59 it auto exited, and that's done in the spreadsheet here in the it's in the J column towards the bottom here, right there. So time to flatten positions and cancel orders, and it's 12:59 is what I have put. So that's in my time zone, Pacific time zone. And then up here in this cell, you're actually stating whether or not you should do this at this time. And what we do is we just set it to true if we're in a position. Okay, you don't have to do that, but the reason we went ahead and put that logic in is because when you're running replays, if there's no position open at 12:59, it'll try to flatten, and then it'll actually issue a little error into the message log. It's not really an error; it's like a warning. So anyway, that's why that's like that. So it's cool. I've never actually seen it happen before in almost a year of running this daily. And the reason is that we're almost always out. Well, we have always been out. We stopped trading oil at 11:20, so there's plenty of time. Any trade that you got into, there's more than an hour and a half. And then all the others, the currencies in gold, we stop at 10:40, so that's even longer. All right. The NASDAQ, when I was trading that live, I stopped at 12:20, something like that. So there was 40 minutes of activity. It never came up. Anyway, okay, so small gain today in the yen, 4 ticks here. Again, I missed the nice move there. And then got in on that pullback, and then the market did nothing. It's really a late entry. And then let's take a look at oil. Oil looks like we caught a little piece here. Let's see. So the open is here. All right, we're outside the value area, which is down here, right? So it's right here. The light blue bars is this new piece where we're now looking for trades when we're outside the value area and not near a low volume node. This is actually the classic case right here. So you break out the value area and then you pull back to a low volume node forms. You can see it's right there, right? Then you pull back to it. What we'd like is we'd like to be able to take part in this piece if possible. And then there's a bunch of other times where you don't actually pull back deep enough. All right, and so I'm testing. So if it advanced from here, then that wouldn't be deep enough for us to trigger looking. So I'm running separate models for this particular instance, and I'm testing that live here. The analysis shows that there is opportunity there that is potentially profitable, but I haven't actually seen it happen here. Where I actually took a trade in 2 weeks of trading. Now I am relatively conservative in how I'm approaching it. I think we're at 10%. Let me see. CL, yeah. So 10% is the risk factor, which is fairly low. 20 is the kind of the maximum we'll go to. So we're half that. So you can see here, like there's this 148 code right there, but this is right at news, so there's a little blackout around this time period. Around the top of the hour, 7 o'clock. And you can see these here, so these codes are here. The striping in the background is, I'm still using the wave-based chop avoidance when I'm outside the value area. So the blue here sees that you are potentially choppy to the high side in that you set a level here
and then you set another level very close to that in price, right? This is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, only 6 ticks difference. So we say we don't want to get long unless we get far away from those levels or we break through them. And then the same thing happens on the short side with this point and that point, and so we won't go short either now. And so because that's what the red is, and when it's red and blue together, then it turns purple. So here you see the purple. I keep pressing the wrong button. Here you see purple because I won't go long or short no matter what happens, no matter what the machine learning system says. All right, so that's what that striping is in the background. So we only use that when we're outside the value area. All right, so then what happens? The POC comes up, and so we don't do anything because we're staying out of trouble there. And now we're inside the value area because you can see enough trading happened up here that the value area high is up here now. Okay, point of control is the green line. So all of this is don't do anything because you can't tell what's going to happen, and you can see why, right? The market spent a lot of time at this price level, and now it's all digesting here. It finally does break lower. Now we need a low volume node. There aren't any because at this point the distribution there was still a lot of trading here. Finally we get down. There's a low volume node down here, right here. All right. Actually, there was one right there. So there was an opportunity there, but you're too close to the POC. Low volume node down here. So when we get down there, we start looking. All right, don't find anything that we're interested in, which is unfortunate because there's a small move there before it pulls back. And then you get another shot at it here. All this is happening right along the value area low. Okay, so there's nothing new being tested here. This is standard stuff. You also have a low volume node right there, so you're caught between those two spots. You can see there's a lot of thinking going on there, but none of these are codes that have shown themselves to be reliable over time at a 10% risk factor level. So I don't take anything there. This 249 though is something that we like, and we get long there, but the market's just going to make a little jog there before it rolls over and then retest the low and then takes off. So we just make 5 ticks there. As a human, I like what I see right there, and you test that low and then don't break through. So that bar right there starts to look interesting. The POC has come down though, so this is actually a dangerous place to enter. As it happens, the market goes up nicely. So we're looking again up here. I don't see anything we like. And then I think that's it for oil there. Yeah, okay. So now in gold, took one loss. Let's take a look at that. I missed that. I haven't looked at that yet. So gold open is here. It's the same thing. The point of control is green. You're just rotating around that, so stay away. So we missed this nice fall. This is probably the nicest trade here today, would be that fall right there. Really tough to catch that V bottom right there. You can see the bars are blue, so we are looking. Is that too loud? Hold on. This is that outside the value area stuff that I'm testing. No codes are popping up, so there's nothing there. We get short, we get short right there, and we're getting it wrong, right? The market's going up. It's the same signal here, and we're getting it right, except I don't get filled. So my order gets placed right there, and then I got to get filled on the next bar, or the next 2 bars, and I don't. As it happens, we would have made a little bit there. I think it stops at the POC there and just goes sideways. Yeah. All right. So the nice move would have been long here instead of short. We actually would have gotten nabbed here at the POC. So really, there's not a lot to work with here because this is a dangerous place to enter, so we're not going to enter there. We needed to catch this long a little earlier, and then there was no opportunity to catch the short here because you're too close to the POC and there's nothing else to work with until you get down to here. I guess there's an opportunity to catch a little piece of that if we found something right there at the edge. Okay, so that's it for gold, and then let's see, this was the yen. The euro overnight, I actually had made a mistake where I didn't have the server running. So what I do is I set this up at night and then turn it on, and then go to sleep. And then we start trading the euro at the London session, which is just after midnight Pacific time. But I forgot to turn it. It's very unusual for me. I didn't actually have the servers running. That's these things here, the machine learning server. So the chart sends a request. Hey, machine learning system, what should I do? And it doesn't get an answer, so nothing happens. And then during the day, nothing. I didn't look at it. Let's see. What did we miss here? The euro was nicely profitable last week. Very similar scenario here, where you're right at the POC and then you're falling from there. So if you didn't get in earlier, then you don't have a chance at it until you get down to the value area low, unless there's a low volume node in between, which there's not. So you start looking down here. I see some codes here, but this is right at news, right in here. So there's a 2-minute blackout on either side of that. The blue bars are, hey, we're outside the value area. Let's use a new model. We don't see anything there. You can see there's an opportunity here and here, but these aren't codes that I'm using. Okay, so I missed that nice move up right there. That would have been about the only thing. Yeah, that's it, because this is the end of the day right here. All right, so nothing there. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. So I think my net for the day was, yeah, $5. So scratch on the day before commissions. So down if you include the commissions. And that is, I didn't look at the NASDAQ. We talked about the NASDAQ in depth at the both the end of week review and on the Friday daily video. So this, I don't expect to see anything useful here, and the reason is that wow, it's still so volatile. Look at this. There's this market is starting to settle down, though that looked pretty volatile to me. But it's been trained on super insane volatility, and that mismatch is going to cause us some issues. So I'm still trying to figure out what to do about that.